Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Vocabulary TV. In today's lesson, we are going to cover 5 important and frequently used words in English through the very effective and proven technique of mnemonics. So let's begin. First, a quick intro to the meaning of the word mnemonics. Well, mnemonics is the name given to memory techniques where we use some previous associations and clues such as pictures, acronyms, example phrases, stories, etc. All these help us place the word in our mind effectively and make it simple to recall the meaning of that word when we need that. Okay, so we start with the word accost, and this word is used as a verb. As a mnemonic, I'll give you a simple sentence from which you can guess and understand the meaning of this word. That sentence is, at any cost, I will accost my boss and ask him for a raise. You can look at this picture of an employee speaking to his boss for your support. So you might have guessed it. Accost means to approach and speak to someone. There is a subtle catch in using the word. Usually, the person who stops you or speaks to you is someone you do not know. For instance, a news reporter may accost a famous personality asking for an interview. A stranger may accost you while you are walking on a street. Another subtle nuance in usage of this word is that accosting someone is not polite. According to dictionary, accost means to approach and address someone boldly or aggressively, like the employee in this picture seems to be doing. Next, we have the word quixotic, which is an adjective. The word quixotic is an eponymous word, a word that is named upon Don Quixote, who was the hero of the 17th century Spanish novel written by Cervantes. The plot of the novel revolves around the adventures of a nobleman who reads so many books on knights that he loses his mind and decides to become a knight errant to revive chivalry and serve his nation. Most famous of his adventures is when Don Quixote sees some windmills, imagines that they are giants and tries to attack them. This gave rise to the idiom to tilt at windmills, meaning to attack imaginary enemies or evils. The adjective quixotic is also based on this name and has been used to imply being impractical and unrealistic. So, that story for me acts as a wonderful mnemonic to remember the meaning of this word. Another quick mnemonic is hidden in the word itself. Quixotic to me sounds like quick plus exotic. And to relate this connection to its meaning, everyone knows that if you want something exotic, such as a vacation on a beach in a foreign country, to happen quickly in your life, you are being unrealistic and impractical. You are daydreaming. Why so? Because exotic and good things require time, money and effort to happen. Remember, Rome was not built in a day. So I hope these two mnemonics will help you remember the meaning of this word, quixotic. It means extremely idealistic, unrealistic and impractical. Moving on, we have the word scurrilous, which functions as an adjective or describing word. For a mnemonic, speak out the word again. Scurrilous. The most pronounced part of the word scurrilous is curry. Let's build a mnemonic around it. S can stand for spoiled, so we have the phrase spoiled curry. Think of a chef who spoiled the curry he was cooking. When the hotel manager saw this, he shouted at the poor chef saying, "You moron, you are such a lousy chef." Now, such a remark would be described as scurrilous. The idea is everyone makes mistakes, but when someone speaks such unkind and offensive words to you, you feel insulted. They also damage your reputation as you become a laughing stock of the firm you work for. So scurrilous means insulting and likely to damage one's reputation. To sum up, you have a simple mnemonic for scurrilous. Just memorize the sentence. When the chef spoiled the curry, the hotel manager made a scurrilous, meaning offensive and insulting, remark on the poor chef by calling him lousy. By the way, lousy is a slang word meaning very poor or bad. One more very good sentence example for scurrilous is, during elections, politicians make scurrilous attacks on their opponents. Our next word, or shall I say phrase, is carte blanche. Carte blanche is one of French origin and is used as a noun. Well, blanche is the French word for white color and carte means paper. So the phrase carte blanche literally means white paper, or you can say a blank paper. Blank and blanche are similar in spelling, so blank paper is easier to remember. The term originally referred to a blank sheet on which one could write whatever one wishes to, particularly one's own terms for an agreement. This is very much like a blank check on which the receiver can fill any amount he wishes to withdraw. Hence, the phrase carte blanche has come to denote complete freedom to act as one wishes to. An example sentence is, at office, he runs things with a carte blanche, but at home, he is generally submissive to his wife's demands. And our last word is pandemonium, which is an adjective. Pandemonium has the word demon in it, and the prefix pan means all. I have devoted a complete lesson on words derived from pan in our series on word roots for vocabulary. So you can watch that if you want to study some more words from pan. For now, focus on the phrase pan demons and imagine demons dancing all around. There will be a lot of noise and uproar, which is what this word means. Pandemonium means wild and noisy disorder or confusion, uproar. Now we come to the second half of this lesson, which targets the usage of these 5 words through sentences and other notes. We will first test your definitions of the words learned so far by filling the right word in the blanks of the example sentences. And after that, we will attempt to memorize the synonyms and antonyms of each word. Our first sentence is, he is constantly coming up with dash unworkable schemes to save the world. And the correct word which fits into this blank is quixotic, which means impractical. Some synonyms of the word impractical are idealistic, unrealistic, starry-eyed, impracticable. And antonyms are thoughtful, pragmatic, realistic. When a stranger dashed me on the street, I was frightened because I thought he was going to attack me. The word that fits into this blank is accosted, which means he approached and spoke to me in a bold or aggressive manner. Some synonyms of this word are talk to, address, approach, confront. Next, we have the sentence, in an attempt to ruin the minister's reputation, the newspaper editor wrote several dash articles on the politician's personal life. The word that goes into this blank is scurrilous, which means offensive and damaging to one's reputation. Synonyms of this word scurrilous are abusive, derogatory, disparaging, offensive, slanderous, defamatory. And antonyms would be discreet, laudatory, inoffensive, etc. Once the news of the assassination of their beloved leader reached the public, dash broke out on the streets. The correct word that goes into this blank is the word pandemonium, which means a lot of noise, confusion and uproar. Some synonyms for the word pandemonium are bedlam, chaos, mayhem, uproar and madness, while antonyms would be words like silence and peace. Next we have the sentence, the architect Howard Roark wanted a dash in designing his buildings the way he liked. Okay, so this guy wanted a complete freedom to act as he liked, and this meaning is captured in the word carte blanche. Synonyms of carte blanche would be blank check, free rein, power of attorney, free hand, etc. So that brings us to the end of this video. Hope you liked it. Subscribe our channel and stay tuned for more such videos. Thank you.